So today's Wednesday, March 11th, and we're just a few weeks past the blizzard of 26. And what you see over there, I'm in my favorite park once again. That's the remnants of the blizzard. Some, still some giant mounds, but nothing compared to what it was. Some up there too. Nothing compared to what it was obviously a few weeks ago. It's been really, really warm lately, and I checked the ground. It's diggable. It's not too wet in some places, so back out. It's been a while since we've had decent enough weather to get out here, and I was on a pretty good roll early in January where it actually had a decent amount of weather for a stretch. But anyway, we're back out here, and let's hopefully this is the beginning of a long season. Let's get started, and hopefully I'll be back with the first of many live digs. All right, on to the next. So I had a 24-25 signal here, that deep. The thing was there. Apparently I had a recording problem, but I caught it just in time because of one throw into the bucket, and there we go, an old nickel on the board for the return of the spring season. Clear as day, buffalo. Yep, right there. The verse is a little bit cakey here, but that's all right. I never expect much out of these. It's just cool to add a keeper to the collection. So that's it. First one since January. A couple of months on the shelf. But all right, we got a buffalo nickel. Let's turn this to Indians and silvers too. Okay, on to the next. So I got one here that was locked on to a 21. Had some depth to it, so small piece of a pull tab or old nickel. It's not in the plug, and it's a deep plug, so it's a good sign. I see it right here. Maybe a button. Ooh. Yeah, I see a couple holes in the middle of it, so it's a button. Nothing that old, nothing that great, but cool. Clean that up. Post the pick later. Oh, cool. All right. Hopefully I can get something decent that's not in the 20s. So we'll keep trying. Okay, on to the next. Got one here in the mid 40s. Had decent depth to it. I'm hoping maybe a crucifix, brass crucifix perhaps. Let's see. Not in the plug. Right down the center. Didn't get it. Gotta be practically on it though. It's gotta be right here. Yep. Let's see what this is. I think I got it right here. Yep. Piece of a pin, perhaps. Looks like it's almost got like a butterfly pattern there. Got a little brush. Ooh. I'm taking out the innards. Little buckle. Oh, this could be pretty cool. Was that a pin? This could be a really old small buckle. Not sure about that one. I'm used to seeing them that small. It could be like a kid's shoe or something. But it's definitely ornate. And it doesn't even seem to match side to side. Yeah, I guess it kind of does. That side doesn't seem to stick out as much as that side. Kind of see it better there. I guess it does. Well, I'll post it and see if anybody can give me a little bit more info on it while I do some research on it myself. Very cool find. All right, happy to have that. Let's see what else we can get. On to the next. We got one here jumping around in the 50s, upper 50s. Not the greatest signal in the world, but as you know, I dig most everything. Because you know 100% of the ones you don't dig are coins. So, dig it all. Down a little bit deeper here. Oh, I got something in my hand. Okay, let's see if there's anything else on here. Because it was jumping around like there could have been something else with it, but not hearing anything. Let's see. Nice to see a little coin like that. Oh, I feel like that's an Indian, but it almost looks too small for my eyes. Let's see. Let's give this a little wipe here. Nope. There's the headdress. Sure as heck. Might have been on edge. Because it really wasn't a rock solid, consistent signal, but there's definitely one set in the back there. Yep. And there's the headdress. Alright, cool. So, let's keep it number 2 for the day, in addition to that really, really cool looking small buckle. But let's see if we can get a hat trick. Alright, on to the next. I got one here in the upper 30s to 40. If it's coin, that's generally copper nickel. You know, fatty or an Indian, fatty or a flying eagle. But let's see. The numbers tended to be a little bit lower than that 39 to 40 that I always get. I feel like I got it in there already. Yep. Something sounding off. Nothing in the hole. Here we are right here. Oh, a little bit of a roll over here. This guy looks like some kind of small bale seal. See writing on it, I think. Right there. Maybe 110. 410. We'll get it closer later. Okay, another cool find now. It's a little hot spot I'm in here. It's got some writing on it, I think, back there too. Little text, I think. I will clean it up a bit more later and post a pic of it cleaned up. But pretty cool. Alright, let's keep this hot streak going. On to the next. Got one here in the high 40s to 50. A little bit different numbers. So in the hole. Right down the center there. Got it. Let's see. What the heck? It's a coin. Indian. Yeah, there's the shield. That makes no sense. 47, 48, up to 50. Fatties are 39 to 40. Not fat. It's definitely an Indian though. Clear as day. 1 cent. Right there. 1 cent. Maybe this is the elusive 77 that it didn't want me to dig it because the numbers weren't right. But I tricked it. Alright. That's number 2 Indians, and that's the hat trick. So alright, we gotta go for my main man Bobby Orr. Let's go for number 4. On to the next. So got one right here, 47 to 50. On the way back to the car. There's a car right over there. So gotta be something good, right? That's usually how it happens. Not normally the best of numbers, but I actually found an Indian here today with those numbers. All I can attribute it to is freezing and thawing and moving and who knows what. Down the center there. Missed it. Got it that time, but maybe I left it on the shovel. Let's see. Look at that. Are you kidding me? That's circular. It's another penny. Pretty certain I already see the wreath back there. It's amazing. Yeah, there's the Indian right there. Date looks like it's popping through too. It could be an early one, I can't tell. I'm not going to scrub it until I get it home and clean it up properly. That's amazing. That's 2 Indians today that rang in high 40s to 50. They're always 56, 58, 59, 60. This is crazy, but I'm not complaining. So I guess that'd be a goal reached. Bobby Orr number 4 for the day. 3 Indians and a buffalo and a couple other assorted good things. So, all right, it's a good start to the 2-month break we just had. Let's get that much distance between me and the car, so I'll cover a little bit more before I finish up. See if we can add to the total. If not, it's been a great day. All right, on to the next.